Welcome, Eagle Nation. It's time to meet another new face of Georgia Southern Athletics. My name is Maggie Tyler, and I'm joined today by head women's tennis coach Sean McCaffrey. Coach, thanks for joining me, and welcome to Statesboro.
Thanks for having me, Maggie.
Coach, we're excited to have you here. To give Eagle Nation a little bit of background information into who you are and what you've done, tell us how your coaching career has brought you to Georgia Southern.
Well, I spent the last 3 years in Savannah as the head women's and men's tennis coach at Armstrong State University. Had a lot of fun there, met some great people, had a chance to win some NCAA championships, and was really impressed with the direction of how things are going here at Georgia Southern. And so this was a great next step for me and my family to be able to stay in the area and also hopefully bring a winning attitude to Georgia Southern tennis.
Speaking a little bit about Armstrong State, you were there for 3 years, but 2 of those years you won national championships with the women's team. How did you find success with that team in that program?
I definitely really found a lot of momentum from the previous teams and the previous coaches that really put in place a winning mentality. They did a lot of things right, and it set the stage for me. I had to do some recruiting and find some people to bring in, but when we had the name of Armstrong Tennis, it was easy to find some of those stronger players that wanted to come in and compete for national championships and win rings. And so, but really it had a lot to do with the people that came before me. So I really owe a lot of our success to those that came before us.
So transitioning to Georgia Southern, what excites you about this program and what made this job offer appealing to you?
Really, it had a lot to do with TK and his excitement and his vision of wanting to do everything right, both on the academic level, athletic level, and trying to get this team to a level where we're not just competing for conference championships, but that we're possibly winning conference championships and then getting the regional and national exposure that I think the program deserves. Yeah, there's so many different things going on. Everything's kind of happened a lot quicker than I anticipated. But I know that as time goes on and the work that we put in, it's going to pay dividends. So I'm excited about being here.
So Coach, I got to talk to Kim Dean the other day, the new head softball coach. She's also transitioning from Armstrong, and we're also picking up Lisa Sweeney, who was a phenomenal athletic director for you guys. She's going to be the deputy athletic director here at Georgia Southern. Having those people transition with you, does it make it feel a little bit more like home? Is it a little bit more comfortable coming over here and having some familiar faces?
Yeah, it definitely makes it easier. I will say, I think I may have been one of the first coaches to have come into the offices and get a chance to meet everybody here. So they've actually everyone on staff has done a great job of welcoming me to be part of the family. I feel really at home now, and it's going to be really nice when Kim came in, Coach Dean came in. It was nice to see her there. She and I obviously are friends and good colleagues back from Armstrong, and Lisa was an amazing athletic director at Armstrong, and really the main reason why I moved from Ohio down to Savannah was because of her. And so having her here makes things a lot more comfortable for me, and that's a lot easier than not knowing anyone and flying blind.
All right, Coach, and my last question. Eagle Nation has supporters all across the board. What do you want them to know as you take the helm of this program? What are your expectations for this team?
Well, I think we need to take the small baby steps at first and do everything that we need to possibly do with the right approach, and to do things in a way that's pragmatic and that's going to benefit us in the long term. Making promises right away, I think, is sometimes a mistake. We need to make goals that are realistic and that we can definitely gauge as we go. And then we need to be accountable to those goals. But by taking those baby steps and then learn how to jog and then learn how to sprint, that's really going to be the big thing. It's going to be doing a lot of the little things right, making sure that we are still continuing to get good grades. The women on the team get fantastic grades academically. They've been awarded that. They get along well. So now competitively, there's a lot of things that we can do to enhance the program, both on court and off court, with training and conditioning. And that will that's going to help them with their mental game, as they believe that they can last 3 or 4 hours if they needed to in a match. So my goal is to take those necessary small steps, not take the big leaps all at once, and get us in a position where we're starting to feel confident in our own stride. And I think it seems as if all of the women right now are buying into that. So I'm really excited about this opportunity.
Yeah, well, Coach, we're really happy to have you here. Again, welcome to Statesboro, and thanks for sitting down and talking with me.
Thanks for having me.
You heard it here first. That's Sean McCaffrey. I'm Maggie Tyler. We'll be sure to catch up with him as the season approaches, but until next time, Eagle Nation.